Bot Rix has correctly joined the channel.
Can we have some names?
I'm about to tell you now. The names I have now. Pirate doesn't have to do this, but I think Pirate should try and break this one. I would love to see it. So Pirate is on here, but you're not being punished, but you're welcome to try it. I would love to see it. Who just died?
Yeah, I want to do it.
Gingy did.
That's fucking crazy.
Now losing
That's unlucky.
The other person I have on this list to endure this punishment, Grayson, for his shitty costume. That it wasn't a costume at the IRL meeting. Grays for days.
Grayson!
Grays for days. Dude. I have clips of you bypassing the troll punishment. I've got like a list.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Oh.
First of all, you know I'm not smart enough to bypass this shit. I'm the scapegoat.
Tactics told you. I know. Tactics is next on the list.
Thank God.
JBZ, I've got clips of you doing it. And it's not just one clip. Yes. I've got multiple of these people. I've got a couple people with one clip here and there, and I'm not going to make y'all do it because, again, the troll punishment was brutal. I get it. But the ones I have multiple of, last person, Lakari.
Huh.
All of them are going to
hell you, Lakari.
You will receive this demonic captcha punishment. It's not fun. You won't even be able to solve it 90% of the time. You will be sitting there for an hour until you unlock the mailbox. You'll get it. You will. Peekaboo's been doing it all week. But it's tough. So that is where we're going to handle our punishments.
I didn't do anything wrong.
We can't use our ports.
Yep, same thing. You are not allowed to use mage portals. This is undead. And well, Taran don't matter, but undead mages. You, for the rest of this week, are banned from using your mage portals for casual travel. You're allowed to use them in dungeons. Yep. Like if you do a full dungeon run and you want to port your team out, that's fine. I'm not going to make the other races suffer because you're an undead mage. But your casual travel, you are not allowed to mage port.
Bro, come on.
Yeah, see you next week.
Yeah, don't do this, bro.
Yeah,
what did Lakari do?
Lakari kept calling me and saying stupid things, and I've got multiple clips of him bypassing the punishment, actually using it. So
you made me troll.
Lakari, dude, why did you do that?
I didn't do shit, bro. I'll tell you what happened. He's a tyrant, okay? First off, I gave the undead, or I should have given the undead like 300 points. I was labeled as troll.
No, you got it. You wouldn't shut the hell up, and you got us minus 100 more points.
Yeah.
I was trying to help, man. We were going to lose 400 points because it's tyrant.
I'm with you, Lakari. This is bullshit.
Team 1 is going to take over this. He's going to mock bar. He's going to kill you. I am done with this bullshit.
To answer all of your stuff, am I a tyrant? Am I power tripping? And has it gone to my head? The answer is yes to all of that. Absolutely. But that's how it is. You're going to have to deal with it now. Moving on. That's the punishments. The Tarans and Undead have lost. Every person must download this CAPTCHA add-on. You will find the links in Discord. All right? And to move on from the punishments.
Like now or tomorrow?
Starting now.
I can't wait.
Everyone
Enjoy your life.
All Undead.
Hey, so
all trolls, you may turn
I've got
it off.
I've got like 30 people who have mailed me stuff for this undead raffle. Can I turn it on after this?
Yes, you may. For this.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no.
She's
gonna have that shit turned on now.
Didn't you say it's just flight paths now?
It should just be flight path. There should be another version. Hold on, let me check. My mods are messaging me. Maybe I said stupid stuff. No, there should be a new version that goes out. It should not be affecting mailboxes.
Did we tell Yaz about bugs?
Yes, please. All bugs you have for the OnlyFans add-on, proximity voice add-on, you can tell Yaz, you can tell Mocktail, you can tell my mods. We're all in like group discussions talking to each other. You message any of them, and the message will get to where it needs to go. All right? We are very active on our side of the end. Our side of, handling behind the scenes. What, Olivia?
I forgot where to download the add-on, so add me to your list of add-on punishments for the week.
You do not want to deal with this.
Well, I will try it for a couple of days, and because it's not fair for everybody else in the trolls to have to do it, and I didn't do it because I didn't see what get it at.
It's okay, Olivia. We'll take this punishment for you. Don't worry about it.
Olivia, if you want to do it, you are welcome to download the add-on. I support
will
you
try.
fully to do it,
Wait, I'll take
but
the punishment for you.
you do
Dan.
not have to do it. All right, let's move on. From the punishments, that's it. Simple. Trolls, you are free from your punishment. One last thing, I said it's not going to be. I said it's not going to be all week. I think it's going to be all week because I don't want to have some set day. I mean, we're all going to be out on the holidays, so you're probably not going to play for 3 days anyways. It's all week for Undead and Taran. Suck it. Okay, moving on. Intern updates. Last week, what? Okay, moving on. Last week we talked about the intern, where we're going to allow each race to have one intern in their race, and they have one life. Everyone has pissed me off. Everyone is stupid. I don't care for most of these recommendations. We had a lot of good ideas, like a PowerPoint presentation from viewers, or they do some roleplay video, but the setup is not worth the payoff. The only person that I really has stood out to me that is has anyone here received mail from someone named Bob the intern?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I deleted it.
I have decided I think we're just gonna have Bob as the guild intern altogether.
I think I'm the only person on Earth who still plays Witch's Broom.
You think so? Whatever game you play, State Farm supports you. We're not alone. They have a potluck every Tuesday.
Now I don't know if they're mentally ill or have issues, so I'm okay with just G-kicking them as soon as problems come up.
To be fair, those are the best interns.
Yeah.
I mean,
I guarantee you, he's got some shit wrong with him.
So
They work for really hard.
So we're gonna let him
He
in.
deserves a chance.
But
wait, did you just die again?
Well, you had to do
Oh my
it.
God. Good job. Yep, there
Is he
goes the
into-
level 60.
Do we still get minus points for that?
Yes.
No, that has to be big.
Damn.
Isn't that
No,
300?
it's minus 30. Plus the minus
Soda?
400. Anyways,
That's crazy.
so we'll let Bob in, but I just want everyone to know, I don't know this person. None of us are vouching for them, like we don't know them personally. They might be mentally ill. So just be cautious.
Hell yeah. I have a nomination for an intern.
Go
if
ahead,
they
Pops.
would agree to start a new character. And that would be Big Tex, the guy who was there when we got the Lionheart helm.
Yeah, I
And was tanking that raid with Only Fang members.
I saw
He's
that.
also done a lot of other dungeons with Only Fang members.
Yeah, I vouch for him too. He's cool.
I would. Big Tex can join as a non-intern. They can just join the guild.
Oh, cool.
So that's
Yeah, I've
fine.
got one. I've got one as well, if that's cool.
Go ahead, Pirate.
Guy named Aggravate. So we've been running with him since like level 30, all the way up to like level 58 or so now. Dude streams as well. Smaller streamer. Actually been running with us all the time. Been really, really awesome, and has actually expressed interest to join the guild.
Let him in. Sounds good.
Cool.
These are all.
He mailed me
no
too.
problem.
I approve.
Both of them can join. I don't know if I want. I feel like they have to start over though. Just for the sake of guild rules. They have to be on a new character. They have to start from level 1. Even if their current 60s wouldn't bring anything like tainted, quote unquote, they have to start over. They can both join. Both of them can join full time. Bob is the intern. If Bob dies, we G-kick Bob. That's it. End of Bob. But no,
I'm one of the.
Go ahead.
I'm one of the interns. What happened to me now?
Oh.
Who are you?
John
Wait, how are
James,
you invited?
PhD.
How are you an
We're
intern?
promoting
I haven't invited any interns. I didn't even know yet.
Miskiff raid me and they invite me after that. Hope is.
Oh, I forgot Mizkiff did that. I think you're G-kicked. You're not supposed to be here.
Oh no.
I think that might be the end of your life. But I'm kidding. No, you
Why
can
would
stay.
you?
I'm still alive.
You're still alive?
Yes, it's my first life and only one for now.
Okay. Well, if you
Hell
die,
yeah.
you're gone. Stay alive, mother. Welcome to the guild for now.
I know. But
All right.
one more last question. If I hit 40, can I have out or not? It's nothing.
No.
Just one life for no.
You have no.
Have you guys ever seen Corner Guy in Ogremar?
Oh yeah, big corner guy fan.
Gameplay.
We should invite him to the guild just because he runs into the corner in Ogremar all the time.
I agree. We should get corner guy in here.
That's in it. Yeah, that's
corner guy.
It's dedicated.
He's
dedicated.
corner guy.
He's a guy,
He's the guy that runs in the
into
corner.
a corner.
That's all he does.
You know enough to
I'm down for
Does his
corner
job
guy.
well.
like you need training to be adventurous.
I'm okay with that. As long as like
that walks everywhere.
Who's that?
You never seen him, bro? He just walks his whole playthrough. He walks everywhere. I see him.
Oh, Only Walk.
Only Walk is awesome.
I love Only Walk. He's my friend.
100% recommend him.
So these are all solid. Let me write these down. So Bob the intern, corner guy. Who else?
Aggravate.
Big Tex.
Aggravate. Big Tex. I'll remember who's going to be an intern and who's just welcome into the guild. Anyone else?
I've got a recommendation. My girlfriend. She makes really good bagels. She's never played
I have a recommendation, and it's his girlfriend.
Wait. I'm just saying, it would just be,
There's been multiple cases where I've looked at the guild and been like, who the f is causing all these points? And it's just someone's girlfriend. That has happened like 5 times now. The girlfriend's
Sexist. It could be the boyfriend.
You're right.
No, but it is not sexist because it's anecdotal evidence that, it just so happens to be.
It is what
I
it is.
brought my boyfriend. He brought a bunch of points as well.
Yo, which of my girlfriends have been bothering you?
Oh, God damn it. All right.
So,
Bob, yes.
There are multiple, Moon.
I do have one recommendation because he's considering playing my buddy Takahata from Team 4-Star. He would be interested in joining, possibly.
Takahata. I don't know how to spell it, but they can join the guild. Who is the walker?
Only Walk.
Only Walk.
Only Walk.
Got it. All right, that's it. Those are locked. No more. A lot of these people are just welcome in the guild. I think Only Walk, Corner Guy, and Bob the intern will be the interns. The others can just join the guild flat out.
so
moving on.
Is that a no on my girlfriend?
Exactly, no. Lionheart Helm. So to explain to you all, Lionheart Helm, this is the best helmet in the game for warriors pretty much through the whole game. It is a level 56 helmet, and we have gotten the pattern. We are the only guild on the server with this pattern. So a lot of non-guildies are coming to us saying, hey, can you make us the helmet? We'll provide the mats. I have given Noth permission on their mage to level blacksmithing to 300. They had to get level 50 for this, by the way. And they are parking that mage at the anvil in Orgrimmar, and it will never leave. It is stuck there and the auction house too. I'll explain. So they are welcome to make the helmet for other people outside of the guild and take tips, basically receive gold, and all gold earned from that will go to tribute chest to help me funnel tribute chest and make tribute chest fun. So Noth, on his mage only, has permission to use the auction house to sell Lionheart helms and trade with non-guildies to basically make helmets and funnel gold to tribute chest to make it fun. So a lot of people keep saying, Noth is cheating. Noth is the only one with permission on their mage. They have sacked their mage, and it will never leave Orc, ever. It is stuck there. Someone who helped power level their mage's blacksmithing, I think they are Orc, is Kali, K-A-L-L-E, is who has provided the most help in funneling mats, in farming, and they have earned the Orcs 200 points this week out of their sheer help.
Zug. Nice.
Zug.
A couple other people provided a lot of help. I think Parla did.
Another Orc.
Yeah, another Orc, but I'm only able to give it to one. So Orcs, you get plus 200 this week. Let me write that down. Hang on. So let me tell.
Oh, you mean for the next?
No, this
next
is
week, basically.
For the tribute chest today. So more to basically auction house or
more loot.
Yeah. All right. So that's the current situation with Lionheart Helm. If you want your own Lionheart Helm, yes, we can farm our own mats and make our own Lionheart Helm. All warriors should want to do this. The problem, it requires Arcanite bars. Arcanite bars, in order to make them, an alchemist can only make one every 2 days. It is a cooldown. So alchemists, if your shit is off cooldown, your transmute, you need to find someone who needs Lionheart Helm and say, hey, I have my hand, I'll make it for you, and just do it. It should be on cooldown always. And if it's coming off cooldown, you got to find a warrior. I wish the warriors could find you easily. but we don't have a good add-on for that yet. We're working on it. For now, alchemists, you got to make these Arcanite bars for all of our warriors because this helm is disgusting. It is very good, and we want it. Speaking of add-ons, big OnlyFangs add-on update. This is probably the biggest announcement of today. OnlyFangs now has a wishlist section. There's going to be another tab. If you open your OnlyFangs add-on right now, you'll see all the tabs at the top: monitor tab, leaderboard, front page, log, whatever. There is a wishlist tab. In this tab, what you can do is you can type it. Let's say you need Tiger's Eye, the shitty thing while you're leveling. You need them for your engineering helmet, whatever. You can type Tiger's Eye, and everyone with this add-on will hover over Tiger's Eye, and your name will pop up as needing it.
Oh, that's so sick.
There's other thing you could, I mean, anything. Let me share my screen.
Can we specify amounts with
That's
that?
awesome. That's a really
that's actually
cool
freaking
system.
sick.
Well,
yeah.
We did a bit.
Okay.
We did a bit of testing earlier, and we found that if you link an item in chat and click it, it doesn't show who needs it, but it will show it if you hover it in your bag.
All right, everyone, look at my stream share in Discord.
That's a fantastic add-on.
It is.
Can
It
you
is
buy
very.
greens?
No, so this is very. It's not done. Clearly, it's functional, but it's ugly. But it's functional. That's the most important thing right now.
That's good enough.
All right. So example.
Grayson.
Now,
Thorium bar. I need thorium bar. I think you just type thorium bar, accept. All right. Now my character needs thorium bar. So if you were to hover over this, needed by the Tusk. Do y'all see this? If you don't have the Discord stream, look at my stream in general.
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah,
Obviously,
that is
the
very
list
nice.
the list will be much longer once we all have this update, but that's basically how it works. You can also type it here, thorium bar. Hit OK. Needed by the Tusk. So you can just type things in. If you need Tiger's Eye, no one needs it because no one said it. But this is an example.
In the future, will we be able to specify like?
$26 is the magic level, baby.
I need, let's just say 5 thorium bars.
Like the amount? I don't think so. Maybe
the
we can work
amount's kind
on
of important.
Honestly, if just say you need thorium bar, get however much you need. You're not gonna get it in like an hour or 5 minutes. It's not gonna happen. And then everything extra you get, just send it back and then take it off your wish list.
You can mail it to the next person on the wish list.
Or
See
mail-
what
mail
players
yourself.
need.
Huh?
Do not fear the storm, Captain. Faith will see us through.
It's too far away.
But
Can we
PS0?
sort by players and be like, okay, what does this player need?
That would be great.
Let's say Parla. What does Parla need?
Yeah, like you cannot, but it's not. You can't do that yet. But we're working on it. So eventually you'll
That's
have
a
like
great idea.
another section on the right side. You'll type in Parla, and then here's what Parla needs. Yes, we will have that added. But this is the functioning version we have now. Yaz, Pat, and Mocktail worked on this all week to get it done. It'll get updated. But for now, everyone, it's never been more important to update your OnlyFans add-on. It'll be in the Discord. When a Mocktail messaged me.
Short question.
It'd be cool to have the same thing
I did
for
that, guys.
faces
Don't worry.
as well. as
Mocktail, I think, sent me a wishlist search add-on. Oh, I think there is a wishlist. I haven't updated to the new version yet.
Yeah, it's there.
Oh, so there is. You can search up Parla, I think, in the new version.
Okay.
Or not just Parla, anyone. We're centering on Parla, but yeah. So download or update your OnlyFans add-on and pay attention to this wishlist tab. That way we can stop vendoring shit that we know someone needs, but we don't want to take the time to find out who the needs it. Let's see what else. All right, next.
Like a lot of assets.
World buffs. We have been the server is very annoyed that we are. I guess we don't really drop any world buffs. I don't know why they're annoyed, but the Doomhow Discord wants us to announce whenever we drop world buffs. We don't really drop a ton of Rens, but if you do, I guess Ren doesn't matter. There's no way they care about Ren because it's dropped every 5 minutes, it feels like. But once we get to Onyxia, yes, you will need to be paying attention to the Doomhow Discord and basically announcing when you're going to drop the world buffs. But more importantly than that, pay attention to when Onyxia is going to drop. Onyxia is not dropped every day. Actually, it is. It probably will be. Who gives a f? Pay attention to the Doomhow Discord. They have the world buffs announced there. It's very helpful. I just wanted to say that during this meeting.
Are we allowed to have an Ixia?
That's
No.
like next month, though, right?
We're not allowed to have a Nixia yet, so the OnlyFans add-on should automatically remove it if you do get it. One
Do
other
we make
thing.
it a requirement for them to post in our Discord too, or like for us to post in our Discord as well, like when those buffs are being dropped?
Yeah. Yes, we can have a channel for that. Another thing to go over, a reminder. If you're gonna play on a different computer, I know a lot of you guys are going away for the holidays. You might be on your laptops logging in. Very important. Download the add-on OnlyFans on your laptop, because we're going to see that you logged in without the add-on, and it's going to cause issues. Mizkif did this recently. Luckily, he died, but yes, download the OnlyFans add-on on every single computer you log in with. If you log in without it for a second, whatever, get the add-on afterwards. We'll see any changes that were made. But for the love of God, the punishment we're going to do for people who try and bypass all of these punishments and the OnlyFans add-on on a separate laptop, assuming you don't have the add-on, and you didn't actually cheat or do anything, you just actually didn't have the add-on. From now on, you're going to roll a number 1 through 18. And depending on what that number is, you will delete a piece of gear.
Oh.
So it's not like it's not a G kick, it's not any of that, but you will delete it. You might delete a tabard, whatever, and you have to go buy another one. You might delete a shirt. You might delete your weapon. So that's the punishment we're gonna do for the people who log in without the add-on and don't do anything with it. Okay? That's what that punishment will be.
I have a quick question on that. I do some on-stream events with characters that aren't in the guild, where I disable the add-on and everything, and then when I log back into my main, you know, the add-on is disabled still for a second. Is that going to cause an issue? Should I just leave it enabled with the character? That's okay. Cool.
No, you turn it back on right away.
Cool.
Also,
okay, who said also?
Question, me. So there's a lot of times when the add-on will disconnect and it starts printing that in chat, and I have to reload. Is that going to cause issues?
No.
Okay. It's not going to count as like off, and then they're going to see, oh, I looted a bunch of stuff while it was doing that.
So when I scroll through the guild members add-ons, everyone seems to be green here, but there are times where someone is red for a brief moment when they first log in. That's fine. I know it's just, it takes a second to kick in. Whatever. So keep that in mind. Like, we're fully aware that the add-on doesn't show initially for like a second, and the same thing, whatever.
The island calls to those who forge their own destiny. Do not fear the storm, Captain. Fate will see us through.
Okay.
Any other
For those
questions?
people who delete the item and stuff like that, what if they just use the whatever item restore? How can we detect that?
Well, you can't receive mail from Blizzard. They're not in the guild.
I don't think it'll return the mail though.
It'll just sit
NPC
there.
mail doesn't get returned, so I don't
Oh.
think Blizzard mail will. Yeah, no, NPC mail, like all the quest givers that send you stuff, like items and things, that all goes through. It works fine.
In most cases, like the bigger streamers, for example, the viewers will be like, "How'd you get that weapon back?" I mean, things like that. Yeah, I guess you could.
You also
Blizzard
can't
restore it
restore a
back.
deleted item. You can only restore a
Yes, you
vendored
can.
item. That's
You
not
can.
true. I
You
deleted
can.
many items.
Yeah, you can restore.
You can do it
anything
to
like that.
disenchanted and deleted it. But if they, I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. If they do, everyone's gonna notice. You're gonna look like a jackass. Like,
Exactly.
It's like really obvious.
At that point, now we're like literally cheating, and that's when we're gonna get to the same Gingy punishment, where you just get like killed. You start completely over or G kicked, depending on what I feel. Depends on my mood that day.
Cool.
So
You might have two of them already.
Quick question
Sit in the bank.
Quick question off of that. Are we allowed to use the item restore in general? Like if we accidentally delete something that we needed or...
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Speaking of which, I just looked at my guild members tab to see everyone's add-ons. Chase Clouder, you're on version 1.04.
That was like a month ago.
Unsalted, you're on 1.0.6. Brit, you're on 1.0.8. Laurener Girl, 1.08. I mean, I can keep going. No Man's 1.07. Baby Nikki 1.07. Only in
What version are we on now?
12. So you are.
It should be just
Okay,
a
do
rule,
you-
guys, that you check it before you join the game. Like I do it every day. I check
I
it
just
and then
update
join
with
the game.
curse forge. Is that not correct?
That's not good enough.
It's
no,
not on
because
CurseForge.
the OnlyFans
Is
add-on
this
is
one
not
on
on
CurseForge?
CurseForge. No, it's not.
I thought it was.
So this add-on.
You should make it so if you had the Latrix add-on, remember the outdated one where you had the thing reading
Oh,
to you
yeah,
that
you
it's
can make the
outdated, they
add-on
should do
tell
that with
people.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, you can make it alert each other.
It's a good idea. That is a good idea. Where I was saying like down the other one. You're right. We could do that. But it's kind of funny that everyone just slacks and I yell at them at the same time.
Wait,
I
they're
think they still slack, honestly. No, you still yell at them.
I've been doing great.
You should just make it so that whenever a person enters combat, when it's not updated, it's just you yelling at them. It's just like,
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh my god.
It should
Bro,
just be
automating the
That's
yelling.
great.
Install that shit.
All
Install
right.
it right
No,
now.
it should unequip their weapons and then they have to fight with nothing.
Actually, can we get like a bunch of like soda pop and like weak aura sounds, please?
Oh my god,
Maybe.
yes.
Just
please.
so that would be so
much fun.
Speaking of weak aura sounds, the first, well, I think Dante's already used Mizkif's old weak auras from last OnlyFans, but we have another one going out today. This was supposed to be for Miz, but Miz rerolled to Druid from dying so many times. Grayson will be receiving Lakari's Warrior Weak Aura for this whole week, as well as the punishment, the Captcha Hell punishment. Grayson might G quit, which is fine. So, Grayson, congratulations, you're going to get... Aside from that, weak aura updates, we're removing the 3-man dungeon. That's no longer punishment. Poke owes thick water. He has to drink that at some point. Oh, here we go. This is big. Starting next week, maybe the week after, we'll see how the holidays are. We are going to have a dueling tournament every week at 12 o'clock, so 2 hours before this. Every race will put forward one champion, and there will be a 4-person CDL rules PvP duel tournament. It is not obligatory for you to go, but it could be fun if you want to watch. If you want to compete, again, CDL rules. If you win, you are you're not allowed to compete anymore. So once you win, you can participate again, assuming you get 2nd, 3rd, or 4th, but you cannot compete again once you've won. Someone else will have to take your position. So at 12 o'clock CST, our meetings are at 2 CST. We will be holding those. trying to think of.
Makara?
It is not
Can we also
Makara.
do a like where a sweat
Founders?
is a noob, like sweat coaching
So,
a noob, and then
doing the
they're
noob
Oh my god, yes,
bullshit
that would be fun.
could be fun, but I don't know how to balance it. Like, there's some noobs that, like, Lucari's considered a noob, but Lucari versus T1 will just be stupid. Maybe that would be funny, actually.
Well, it could be like a mirror match.
To be honest, I'd watch that.
Yeah, we can talk about doing a noob version. I think let's start with the pros.
What does the winner get?
So the winning person, when they win, they will receive 2 boxes in the tribute chest that they get to unlock themselves.
Ooh. Is this more of like a level 60 thing, or
this is level
are they gonna be
60
like
only?
brackets?
We can't do brackets. We don't have enough players to, like, in the 40 threshold and 30 threshold. You must be level 60. Or you can be any level you want, but you're going to want to be 60 because everyone else will be 60. There's no way to set up any other way. So, again, every week, 1 person, each race. It is a 4-person, I guess we'll do some type of bracket bullshit where it's, like, balanced and fair. It is CDL rules, meaning it will be the best of 3 back-to-back duels. All right? Unless there's...
What about the location?
We'll find that location. We'll do it. You'll probably get summoned
What about
to
the
a location.
consumables? Yeah,
CDL rules. There's CDL.
Okay.
The CDL rules. They talk about consumables in there. All the WoW PvPers know what I'm talking about.
I think I'm the only person on Earth who still plays Witch's Broom.
You think so? Whatever game you play, State Farm supports you. We're not alone. They have a potluck every Tuesday.
So, don't we have casters, like WoW casters, like in the guild?
Yes,
too?
we do.
Yes.
Zaryu can commentate it if he wants, or Zico can, or Venruki can. There's tons of people that can cast it. Our guild we have some of the best players in the world in our guild, and they're just around being dumb. But this is their time to shine. Yeah, and they can also play. So they will earn their race, or actually themselves, if they want to be an asshole like that. They will get 2 boxes out of the tribute chest. It's depends on how many boxes are in the tribute chest, but like for the size we have this week, it'd be 2. And then the winning race gets 3 for the points. And then I think that's all we have thus far. And maybe if we do the sweat PvP fight, we'll let them have 2 as well. And that's, I think, mostly all of it. New race punishment ideas. We'll get a channel. Gingy cheated. The Tarn and Undead are fucked. Oh, all right. I'm level 60 now on my main. I'm still farming pre-raid bis, and I will be taking a couple of days off for the holidays. I'm sure a lot of you will be doing the same as well. But when we're back, we're going to probably start doing fun events. Things that are worth points. Yeah. We're going to have trivia hosted by Burn, and I don't remember who else he was doing it with. We're going to have scavenger hunts hosted by Winky. We did that last OnlyFans. We're going to have hide and seek. I'm not sure how we'll dish out the winners in that, but I'm sure we'll think of something. And these events, everyone is welcome to go. We'll try and make it available for all levels. Then I'll try and do it in locations where you won't die, or do things where you won't die. But someone might die during these
and
events.
And you gotta turn off the guild map.
Oh yeah, we might have to turn that off too. So we'll figure it out when we actually start. But those events are going to start kicking in once people are back from the holidays. I'm going to be gone for about 5 days. I'm sure a lot of you are going to be gone for a couple. Some of you are going to be on the entire time. That's awesome. Good for you. Get the gear, get max level.
Let's go.
We have raid on the 18th as of now. It is a Saturday. The first raid is going to be raid led by me, main tanked by me. After we clear it on Saturday, that Tuesday the raids reset.
Surely.
From then, we will be doing 2 raids. Maybe more, maybe less. I don't know how many people will be. If we do 2 raids, Tyler 1 will main tank one of those raids. And every single raid from there, every week, a new person will be the raid leader. They will be coached by whoever. Once we start those raids, they will have lifelines. They can phone a friend for questions, etc. They are going to be raid leading, though. Tyler 1 will raid lead once. Mizkif will raid lead once. Erob, Lakari, Pirate, Mary. I don't give a whatever the most fun would be.
I'm skipping the Mizkif week.
I will be assigning all of you your raid
Will Miz
slots.
get be 60 by then?
Yeah, usually Miz will be 60. 41st man lead.
No.
Huh?
If he dies anymore, he'll be in
He's probably got the 41st man raid lead because he ain't making it to 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have the raid lead on the
He'll
side.
be fine. He'll make it.
So
Don't
either way,
professionals have like auto raid leaders? Misk can do that maybe.
what Parla?
The raid lead.
So Miskef can raid lead auto raid like the pros did.
Well, I'm gonna probably okay. So the first raid, it's gonna be only 10 sweats. A lot of you that probably think you're gonna make the raid will not, because you're not a big enough streamer and you're a sweat. You're competing for 10 slots, and it's highly competitive. After that, the next raids, we're raiding every single week with multiple raids. After that, I'm probably gonna split the sweats evenly. I think the challenge at that point is just having like Tyler 1 raid lead in itself. So we'll have more sweats in those raids. And that's just the only way to keep every Molten Core interesting with this progressive server that we're having to deal with. So that's probably the direction we're going to go. If a lot of you guys didn't know, that's what's going to happen. Again, that's on the 18th. I'm willing to push it back if multiple people I want in the raid aren't there. I'm not gonna delay it for one person or 2 or 3. But if like I can't fill a good 40-man raid with 30 noobs that I think are interesting, I will push it back to as far back as February 1st at the most. I think February 1st is a Saturday, so but more than likely we're good. We're on track for the 18th. We really are. We have, I think, an average guild level. We are currently level 40, excluding level 1s. So we are on track. Questions?
Wait, that's better than 2025 at the meeting.
That is better.
Yeah, that's a big
When
jump.
do we
That's
have
really good.
rosters?
Rosters I'll probably have done the week before.
Are we
least
gonna do
for the
another
first
IRL meeting beforehand?
Maybe. Maybe. We got to check on the weather and see how things are with people and what the guild kind of requires. This guild is very different. We have 700 members. So yes, the IRL meetings are hilarious. Even for the people that can't attend, they're funny, and I think they're good for the guild as a whole. But at the same time, 700 members, and we got to get these fuckers to 40, and we're going to be filling 2 raids. That's a whole day off, and it's a lot of planning. I want to do one. I would love to do another IRL meeting. I just am not going to commit and say yes for sure we're going to do it. Any other questions?
How many 60s do we have right now?
Do not fear the storm, Captain. Faith will see us through.
Well,
we have around 70.
We probably have about 10 60s that I care about for the first raid.
I have a question.
Go on.
So I actually just bought my new apartment. Do you want like an apartment tour later or something?
Yeah, sure, Bean.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready.
I have a question.
You are such a good little totem.
Yeah, go ahead.
Since your raid, the raid date is set after Dire Maul comes out, are we not allowed to do
thank
any
you so
Dire
much
Maul
for bringing
content?
up Dire Maul.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome.
Okay, so Dire Maul releases on the 9th. Now, this dungeon provides a lot of pre-raid bisque gear for a lot of us. I've thought about how I want to handle Dire Maul. I think we're going to allow all of the gear, but the world buffs are banned. I've decided in allowing the gear because I think we're going to lose more guild power level, if you will, through people dying in Dire Maul than we're going to gain in the 9 days. If you die during Dire Maul, you're not going to make it to raid. It's too soon to actual raid day, unless you have some crazy bullshit level. Ooh, nice, we got red.
Oh my god, my frame.
What the fuck?
My eyes.
Dire Maul.
Do we allow
Go ahead,
like
wait.
tribute chest boosting from hunters?
Yes.
That would require essentially no risk on behalf of the other players.
Yes, all gear from Dire Maul is allowed, but no world buffs. I am not allowing the world buffs. Those are not allowed. But the gear is.
Can the hunters that are doing the PvP run have?
We are doing Dire Maul?
Dire Maul is the gear is allowed. The world buffs are not. If you don't want to do it, I don't blame you. It is technically not allowed.
Didn't you just say that if we die, we won't have time, so we shouldn't do it?
I mean, you can. I'm telling you how it is. I think.
Is at your own risk.
I think Dire Maul releasing on the 9th is really good overall because there's not going to be a whole lot for a lot of people to do, and this gives them a lot of things to do. And it's not that much of an increase to the overall guild's power, if you will, assuming no one died.
What are we doing with world bosses, by the way?
It's too risky.
World bosses, I am scared to even fuck with. I'll be honest. I gotta look more into those. I don't even know how to approach world bosses. I have no clue.
We got Kazakh.
We should not do Kazakh. Not at all.
Yeah. So
for tribute loot, should it be like guild only? If as far as like from hunters, like you wouldn't want to have like a out of guild hunter like farm it, do it, and then just somebody walk through to get it.
We got double rend.
Outside of guild hunters will not be allowed. Basically, Zeroji and the other hunters in the guild are the only ones that can clear the whole thing and give people tribute loot. I am going to allow it because I think that's fun to have, you know, our hunters in the guild that are good enough to solo it. People crawling on their knees and begging them for, you know, free tribute loot. I think that's funny. So that's kind of where I've just landed on Dire Maul releasing on the 9th. It is allowed. You cannot get full tribute runs from you should not, honestly, don't do Dire Maul without guildies at all. You should not. It is a horrifying dungeon. I think I did it once and we had one random mage and he killed Poke. So
a lot of 60s died.
A lot of 60s dying in tribute. And that's with ZG and AQ20 gear. It's a really tough dungeon. It's like any other dungeon where if you do every pull, fine, you're good. But one overpull and you are... That's it. And there's roaches. It's a scary dungeon you don't want to fuck with. So that's the answers for Dire Maul. Anything else I didn't go over?
Onyxia? Or are you doing it? Yeah, when's Onyxia?
The 18th. Molten Core and Onyxia are on the 18th. I'm not sure which one we're going to do first. That's for me to decide since I'm raid leading it. But on the 18th is when we're allowed to raid both. And if we do Onyxia first, we can take Onyxia world buff to Molten Core. I'm still not sure which direction.
Are we always raiding on Saturday?
No. It's just that first raid. And then from there will be 2 raids, and they'll both be on separate days. I'll be in both raids on my Hunter, assuming I get to 60 and don't die on it. So.
Okay.
Maybe Saturday and Sunday. I think weekend is best for most people. Maybe Friday, Saturday. We'll get to that bridge when we cross it. But that's the plan for raids as of now. Any other questions before we move on to the clips?
Isn't the attunement for Onyxia like...
The island calls to those who forge their own destiny.
You cut out.
Isn't the attunement for Onyxia like a bunch of dragons? They're gonna be like
gotta kill like 3 mean dragons.
Oh, it was so annoying.
Yeah, it's miserable.
Set up times and do it in groups.
Yeah, they're gonna be like big groups like there were last time or whatever. I remember people used
they are raid quests, so we can just set some times.
I would hope so. Yeah. For Onyxia attunement, a lot of people. And that's the other thing I need to get on. Okay, so the healers in our guild are getting their pre-raid bis, and then they're not logging on anymore. I get it. I know why that's happening, but a lot of these healers are gonna have to fucking suck it up and log in and just start doing dungeons, even though you're done gearing. The healers don't take long to get full gear, and all these warriors take 10 years. Pretty much everyone else just takes longer. Healers have it damn near the easiest. Also, T1's killing half of them. So we need healers to log in. We need dungeons. We are getting to the end game for a lot of our guild to get pre-raid bis, and it's ideal that we do. That way the people who are slower and newbier, truth be told, can kind of get carried a bit by the fact that everyone else is pre-raid bis, and we can funnel all the gear into them. We are going to have to start functioning more as a guild and making those sacrifices, even though your character is done. We're getting there. Any other questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
Crunk Muffin has a question. So I was thinking, what do we think about doing like a Discord guild trade channel where we could
have one.
I don't know, post. Oh.
We have one, right?
All right, never mind. Do we?
Yeah.
We also have
the wish list.
The wish list is about
That's gonna help a lot
So,
with that.
Crunk Muffin, did you hear
I think
about
the different
wish list
races
or no?
have them. No.
Okay, so a reminder, there is an OnlyFans update and there is a wish list tab. All right, it is relatively simple to use. If you have any questions, ask someone. You can wish list things that you want. I think people can also look up your name to see what you've wish listed and things that you need. All I ask is once you have all of your materials, remove it from your wish list. Please do not be greedy and ask for extra. I don't even know why you'd want extra. You can't sell anything. So we're playing a very different game here. So just try to keep your wish list updated, remove things, etc.
Can I make a suggestion for the wish list?
You look really good today.
I don't need these PS Hero, but thank you. Yes, go ahead.
For the wish list, I think if possible, you should make it